What is relaxation in Wing Chun? In fact, I even like to tell my students there is no Wing Chun without relaxation. So what does that really mean? Relaxation, to be relaxed. And no, relaxation in Wing Chun does not mean sitting on the couch watching TV. And it also doesn't mean being completely soft when you're chi-saoing or sparring, or being mushy everywhere. So in this video, I'm going to detail exactly what relaxation means in Wing Chun. In Wing Chun, relaxation refers to three separate things. One, relaxation of the extra tension in your body. Two, relaxation of your mind. And three, relaxation of your emotions. So this is the physical, mental, and emotional level. I'm going to talk about all three of these because each of these are important. Things feel robotic and mechanical to beginners, and they should. It takes time to develop the yin of fluidity with the yang of structure. So you have to be patient with yourself. You can't expect to get this right away. But I can give you some ideas here. Now the specifics of this general rigidity have to do with a few things: hands, the biceps, and the traps. Those are the three things I want to specifically talk about. Now there's more than these, but these are big things that all beginners are trying to relax. Now, the hands. There's a saying, don't be in the hands in Wing Chun, you know. In other things, when you punch, you're punching and you're thinking mostly about ramming that fist into the other person. In Wing Chun, you're not doing that. You're literally punching with the elbow. And the hand is simply the extension of the elbow. So what you're doing is you're trying to flow through that. Think of a fencing sword, a foil. The handle here, the soft, flexible part out here. And that's how you should be thinking of punching. That way you can pierce through the object. It's a penetrating power. That only comes through understanding the relaxation of the hands and trying not to think with the hands all the time. I'm constantly telling my students, get out of the hands, get out of the hands. And the only way you can do that is really to start to think with the elbows driving the effort. Another saying we have is fight from behind the elbows. And if your elbow's not behind the effort of what you're doing, you're going to have to use your hand to try to substantiate or solidify something when you don't have the elbow. So having that elbow in place is a big, big part of it. And that's why tons coming out, all these things, you have your elbow behind the effort. Okay, so this is a way to get out of your hands. Now the next thing are the biceps. The biceps are not something you want to be in Wing Chun. Now why? Because you want to release energy and come around things, right? You don't want to fight the energy, right? If someone lowers your hand, you don't want to curl them back. You don't want that. You want to release that and go forward. Additionally, as you're flowing forward, you want that bicep relaxed so that you can extending. Biceps are the opposite of extension. So you want to try to release them and the ability to just kind of flow and let them go. The next muscle is the traps. The traps are a hard one here. So these are these up here. When you get a massage, it feels so good in this area because there's a lot of stress, a lot of emotional tension held in this area. It's why it feels so dang good. But in Wing Chun, we want our shoulders down. And when our shoulders are down, our traps, trapezius, are relaxed. So making sure those traps are down as you're doing things. If you're taking on pressure from someone else and your shoulders are up, you don't have structure and you don't have root. So now we're talking about the mind and the emotion. Higher level control of the mind and the nervous system is what I'm talking about. So how can you do that? You do it through practice. You build the ability to focus your mind and relax the nervous system, creating new ways of thinking, new associations, and new habits of thinking. You can change the way you think and feel. But it takes a willingness to grow, little by little. Don't overwhelm yourself. The little idea, little by little, that seed grows into the great oak. Focus on the goal and learn to let the doubts and distractions go away. Doubts, that's the nervous system, the emotions. Distractions, that's the mind. The more you habitualize your focus on your goal, the more you transform yourself. So where you're headed, the specific things you're trying to do. And yes, relaxation is absolutely one of those things for the mind and the body, for Wing Chun. So habitualize the concepts of Wing Chun. And one of those concepts is relaxation. And you will become a much, much better practitioner for both your chi sao and your sparring, but also for life, because that's really what Wing Chun's all about, making your life better as a journey and making everything better.